How's it going, guys? Cole there, back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, this video, yeah, I'm not absolutely devastated to bring this news, guys. As you can see from the title below, 2 prison workers die after battling COVID-19 symptoms. Just wow. The names of both workers are Bovil Peter, God bless him, may he rest in peace, and Patrick Beckford, God bless him, may he rest in peace. My thoughts and my prayers, and my whole subscription and follower base, I'm sure they all send their condolences as well to Bovil Peter and Patrick Beckford. Both worked at North London's Pentonville prison. I'm going to read the story, guys. I'm going to do my bit at the end, but again, please join me, guys. Let's pay our respects and our tributes to Bovil Peters and Patrick Beckford as well. God bless them both. May they rest in peace. Gonna read the story. I'm going to do my bit at the end, guys. Link in the description below, like I always do. Headline reads: Coronavirus. 2 prison workers die after battling COVID-19 symptoms. Bovil Peter and Patrick Beckford, rest in peace, were both support staff workers at North London's Pentonville prison. Their deaths were announced by the Prison Officers Association. 2 staff members at North London's Pentonville prison have died after suffering COVID-19-like symptoms, the Prison Officers Association said. Bovil Peter and Patrick Beckford were both support staff workers at the jail and were both believed to have been in their 60s. Prison Officers Association National Chair Mark Fairhurst said, "My thoughts and prayers with everybody involved in with these tragic deaths. 2 at the same prison is very concerning." Mr. Fairhurst said he did not know if either of the 2 men had any underlying health conditions. He described Mr. Peter as an experienced member of staff who was working as an operational support grade at the prison, or an OSJ, and he died early this week due to COVID-19 symptoms. Mr. Fairhurst added, "Of Mr. Peter's death, I just want to highlight the fact that this COVID-19 puts us all at risk. We are all on the front line doing a commendable job on behalf of society. He will be sadly missed by his colleagues. We wish him all the best for his family and his friends." HMP Pentonville is located on the Caledonian Road in the Barnsbury area of North London, borough of Islington. A circular from Mr. Fairhurst reads, "I regret to inform you of the death of OSG, or an operational support grade officer at HMP Pentonville. Mr. Bovil Peter sadly passed away due to COVID-19 symptoms. The POA have relayed our deepest sympathies to our colleague's family." Across the UK, 4,313 people have died from the virus, with 708 deaths confirmed in the last 24 hours alone. A 5-year-old girl is among the people who have died after testing positive for the virus. This afternoon, it has emerged that 5 London bus workers with COVID-19 have now died. And it goes on. Unite Union Regional Secretary Peter Kavanagh said, "Each of these deaths is a terrible tragedy, and the thoughts of everyone at Unite go to the families of the bus workers who have died of coronavirus. Unite will assist the families of members in every possible way during this terrible time." And then he goes on, "Earlier today, government advisor Professor Neil Ferguson said the current lockdown could be over by the end of May, but also warned there could be weeks of new infections if people ignore social distancing rules to bask in the sunshine this weekend. Professor Ferguson said the government would only contemplate relaxing lockdown measures once case numbers are lower. He added, "We want to move to a situation where at least by the end of May, we're able to substitute some less intensive measures, more based on technology and testing, for the complete lockdown we have now." Now, I don't like how Mark Fairhurst, right? Mark Fairhurst there tries to use the death of a man, right? Tries to use the death of a prison officer to further their own little thing, to have a swipe at the system. Look, Mr. Fairhurst added to Mr. Peters' death, I just want to highlight the risk that this COVID-19 puts us all at risk. By all, he means prison officers, right? He doesn't care about prisoners, this guy, at all. But like I said, shouldn't be using the death of two men, both in the 60s, who worked within the prison, right, to further his own cause or to have a swipe at the MOJ. Anyway, first things first, guys. As a former prisoner that speaks up for prisoners and is highly critical of prison officers, right? There's a lot of good officers in the system, a hell of a lot of good officers. There's also a lot of bully boys within the system. But like I said, guys, in times like this, when it comes to two men dying, the same prison with the same symptoms, right? This is why the Ministry of Justice covering up deaths within our prison. This is why we need to speak up and we need to come together. Like I said, nobody should leave prison in a body bag, whether that be prisoners, whether that be prison officers, right? And like I've said, in times like this, guys, it's not that mentality of us versus them, as in prisoners versus prison officers. No, right? Two prison officers in the 60s, Bovil Peters and Patrick Beckford, both sadly and tragically passed away. I'm sure you guys, please, I never ask people to do anything for me, but please put your condolences and some nice messages in the comment section below, guys. Like I said, 60-odd-year-old officers, these might have been in the job a long time, and like I said, there was operational support grades, so it doesn't sound like they was on the front line as much, and they might have been they're still working within the prison and still providing a service. The fact that they was in the at-risk category because of their ages, should they have even been at work? They should have been self-isolating for me. But yeah, God bless them. I can't imagine what the friends and family are going through at this sad and tragic time. Just a sad state of affairs, guys. And like I said, my sincerest, heartfelt condolences go out to Bovil's family and to Patrick's family. And this reminds us all, guys, that this highly contagious, highly deadly virus is in our prisons. Prison officers finish work and they go home at the end of the shift. Prisoners don't. Then you've got the Ministry of Justice trying to stop stories getting out. This is what we're up against, guys. This could easily have been prisoners. Now, from what I am hearing, there is prisoners who've left prisons in body bags at Preston, at Leeds, and at Risley. Right? Now, the Ministry of Justice are refusing to confirm or deny stories getting out. Have you noticed within this article, the MOJ were not quoted? Because they will have refused to have spoken on it. If they refuse to comment, normally the story will not happen. The source of the story is Mark Fairhurst and the POA. Now, I don't like Mark Fairhurst. Me and him clash. We don't get on, right? But he's got this story out, and respect to him for doing so, because two prison deaths. He's for prison officers, guys. He hates prisoners. He wants prisoners in orange jumpsuits and things like that, right? He wants a shackle, locks us 23 hours a day. That's currently happening. But like I said, let's not get into that right now. Two men, Bovil Peters and Patrick Beckford, have both sadly and tragically passed away through COVID-19 symptoms. This is in our prisons. These officers have worked within our prisons where your loved ones are, where other prison officers are. So worrying time, guys, for prisoners, families, and not just us, prison officers and their families as well, guys. This is what's going on within our prisons. And like I've said, the more the Ministry of Justice try to cover stories up, the more we need to do to get stories out. Like I've said, guys, where there's a way, there's a way. But two prison officers dead. So we've got 3 prisoners officially confirmed dead. Just because it says 3 in the media doesn't mean there is actually 3. It's 3 that we know about. It's 3 that we've been told about. 2 prison officer deaths. There's going to be, sadly, guys, and I'm sorry to scare, people might think I'm scaremongering, just being honest. This situation, we will see more prison deaths, whether that's officers, whether that's prisoners. There's more coming, and the next one isn't very far away, sadly and tragically. Anyway, guys, listen, again, let's pay tribute to Bovil Peters and Patrick Beckford. God bless them both. May they both rest in peace. My thoughts and my prayers, my condolences, and all of our condolences go out to you, your friends, and your family at this very sad and tragic time. God bless them. May they rest in peace. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. God bless. Rest in peace, Bovil Peters and Patrick Beckford. R.I.P.